everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Brenda's Back Faithful Fridays. Thank you so much for joining me. We're just going to take a few minutes and we're just going to talk about faith and what does that look like. And today I was thinking about in 2 Kings 4, the woman with the oil. She was a widow, her husband died. She went to Elisha and said, my husband's dead. I've got all these bills. I don't know how I'm going to pay them. And now the bill collectors are coming to take my sons for the ransom, for the money. What do I do? And he said, what do you have? Elijah said, what do you have? She said, I don't have anything. And he says, you have nothing? She said, I have a little bit of oil. He said, then go out and go to your friends, go to your neighbors, get all of their jars, and then don't ask for just a few. Go get empty jars, but don't ask for just a few. And he said, then go inside with your sons, shut the door, and begin to fill the jars with oil, the jars that you've taken. So that just spoke to me so much, because when her husband had died, it's like all of her dreams had died, all of her world had come crashing down. Her sons were going to be taken. And Elisha said, what do you have? She said, I don't have anything. And sometimes when we feel like things are dead in our life, we're like, I don't have anything. And she said, but I have a little bit of oil. So I want to ask you today, do you have just a little bit of faith? Do you have just a little bit of hope? Great. God can use that. Just a little bit. That's all you need, right? The Bible says if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. So what she did is even though she said, I've got just a little oil, maybe you go, God, I've just got a little bit of faith left. I just have a little bit of strength left. God says, great, I can use that. That's exciting. Give God what little you have, and He'll multiply it. Then she took, and she, in faith, went out and got the jars from her friends and from her neighbors. Maybe people she didn't even know. They're like, yeah, here, take this. And then she shut the door behind her. She quieted the earth. She quieted the noise from outside. She shut the door on unbelief. She locked herself in with the little faith and the little that she had. She took the oil. She lifted it, began to pour in faith, and God multiplied it. God used that. God used what little she had, and He extended it. And not only was she able to pay off her bills, she kept her sons, and then she was able to live off of it, and her sons were able to live off of it. So I just want to encourage all of us today. Maybe you think you don't have anything. Just say, God, I've got a little bit of this. Can you use it? And He will use it. God will make what is impossible possible by all of us reaching out and extending our faith. Look, I'm doing these little Faithful Fridays, hoping that any little thing that I might have to share with you would encourage you, because my heart is that your faith, that our faith together would be increased. An increasingly angry world, an increasingly world that is just so difficult to find hope in. My little faith is that these moments together will increase your faith, will increase your love for God, and that He will absolutely begin to show you His faithfulness to the miracles of you and I extending our faith. So listen, I believe in you. We're all in this together. Don't forget, Brenda's Back, Faithful Fridays, the first and the last Friday of the month. Love God, love yourself, and love others. Take care, and I'll see you